What I'm telling you about gravitationalism as a new direction in art, it goes like this. It's using forces of gravity to paint artwork. Because it's too liquid, need to mix it with this other thing, but it doesn't have any purple, so I need to pour some out of this, which is thick enough, and mix it with that, which is too liquid. Well, it's not much more thicker, but a little bit more thicker. Gravitationalism is using forces of gravity for many technical reasons, but also the actual artwork reasons, you understand? Where the paint itself, when the artwork paints on a microscopic, they're heavy bitches. The artwork paints itself. The artist makes a decision about color, composition, subject matter. That's all true, right? I choose to paint abstract, I choose to paint landscape, I choose to paint figure, I choose this color. But on a macro size, the artwork paints itself. You understand? 50% of what's happening on a canvas is not up to me. You understand? All these leaks, I accept them or I deny them. If I deny them, I wipe them off. If I accept them, I let them stay. And this is the whole philosophy of gravitationalism as a new direction in art. And you're welcome to join my new movement. But you need to develop skills. You need to develop skills to express yourself, to express your ideas, wishes, desires in a way artist would, being a creative person, and to express yourself, which is a very complex issue, as every human being is very complex. You need to research who you are, and who the fuck you are only you will ever know. No psychiatrist will know you better than you yourself. This is how it is. I've been in psychotherapy for over 20 years. Useless waste of money, but nevertheless, I will continue my psychiatric treatment because I enjoy the psychiatrist. You understand? Psychiatrist is a friend of humanity. They're all fraud, and they tell you that. Psychiatrist tells you, psychiatric conditions are incurable. So cancer might be curable most of the times. AIDS is not curable, but controllable. So viruses are incurable. They're not supposed to be curable. They're the most ancient organisms on planet Earth, and everything else is just a byproduct of arms race between the viruses and bacteria. As far as I am concerned, all these humans, all these mammals, all these fucking dinosaurs is just a byproduct of, what do you call that shit? Evolution, right? The process. Evolution of the universe, evolution of the life on Earth, organic life. Organic life is a great complexity. Atom itself, the structure of the atom is already a huge complexity. You understand? The atom, the way it's made out of hundreds of different subatomic particles, it's a great complexity. Universe had created, apparently, first milliseconds of universe's existence after Big Bang, when hydrogen was created. That was a great complexity. And as time went on with supernovas, other elements were created by splitting hydrogen into other elements. So universe creates its complexity, just like it says in Tao Te Ching. In the beginning was nothing, and nothing gave birth to one, and one gave birth to two, and two gave birth to three, and three gave birth to all common things, which means Everything you see was created by simplicity in its very pure format as universe expands itself. This is interesting. This is really interesting. I don't want to fuck it up, so maybe I should hide it somewhere, like in a closet. But this Gaia needs to be saturated. You see, it's made out of sand. By applying acrylic glue, acrylic 65, and then pouring sand, so you create these textures that will always be there. Even after 20 layers of paint, they will be still visible. And this is what I'm teaching you, how to control textures, how to choose to have this wire, these earbuds hanging here or not hanging here. It should be all under your control. If you don't care to control it, that's your call. But then again, don't expect people to come to your art show and give you money for your diarrhea. You understand? Just the fact that you splash some paint on a canvas doesn't mean it has anything important for other people to look at. People want to buy something they feel associated with. You understand? They look at this image and they say, oh, that reminds me of XYZ. It doesn't matter this artist was trying to paint astrobiology or abstraction or anything else. It reminds me of whatever it reminds me. So this is what I hear from art collectors over and over. They don't give a shit if I paint a figure, erotic figure, Aphrodite, whatever. To this guy, she looks like his mother, so he bought this painting. I was trying to paint fucking Aphrodite, and he saw his mother in it, so he bought it. That's fine. So people buy artwork for personal reasons. If the message within your painting has nothing to do with your life, chances are nobody will find any familiarity with it. So the only chance to speak something to another human being is by sharing your true self, your most profound self, who the fuck you are. And the question always is, who the fuck are you? And the answer is, I don't know who I am. And I am on a search of who I am through my artwork, through creative process. I come to realize what are my limitations, what are my likes and dislikes, and I become more me as time goes by. If I lie to myself, I have no opportunity to learn who I am. You understand? So by lying in small things or in big things, I destroy my own life. So by lying, it's not that you mislead other people. Other people don't give a shit what you have to say, really. You lie or you don't, doesn't fucking matter for anybody else's existence. Most of the time, your life is not that important to influence other lives. You're not making life-saving decisions most of the time, I suppose. So by lying to yourself, you basically fuck up yourself, your own life. And many people don't know they lie. You know, you might not be aware. This is very diluted paint because it needs to penetrate in the smallest crunks in those textural, heavy texture paintings. You see, I removed a lot of shit today from this part of this painting, and I would like to fill it in, those dark spots, before I do the smoking. I'm planning to do smoking here, smoke it out, because I really enjoy my smoking trick. I don't know if I should call it technology. It's a trick for now, but it can evolve in independent technology. I don't like this line. It's not supposed to be here. So we're gonna paint it over and smoke it later. Yeah, this needs a lot of smoke. So by applying different shades of white, I make it fairly pastel, but then very dramatic smoke goes on and makes it very surrealistic, abstract, and unreasonable.